I thought this would be a really fun activity for you to take part in. It's called creating your own journey stick. Now the journey stick came from a country called Australia, which is on the other side of the world to us, and it was made by the Aborigines who come from Australia. And what they used to do when they used to go on a journey, they would create this journey stick. So they would pick up lots of different items to put on the stick about things that happened or things that they saw, so that when they came back from their journey, they'd be able to tell people about what happened. So I thought it'd be a really fun idea to create a journey stick around your garden. So all you're going to need for your journey stick around your garden is a stick, any stick will do, and something to tie your items onto your stick. Now I've got some cotton thread here, but you can use elastic bands or string, anything that you've got available in your home. And the idea is that you start a journey around your garden and you really start thinking about things that are exciting or things that appeal to you, or maybe even things in your garden that has a story. I'll show you my journey stick. I did mine this morning, and here it is. And I'm going to tell you about the things on this stick. So the first one, and it's closed a little now, is the dandelion. Now I chose the dandelion because it's a beautiful sunny day, and the dandelion reminded me of the sun. So there we go, my journey started on a sunny day with the dandelion. I then walked up past one of the trees. Now this tree actually isn't in my garden, it's in the Conservative Club next door. But the thing why I chose this leaf is that when it's a windy day and the wind goes through these leaves, it makes a really beautiful sound, and it always makes me stop and look at it. So I thought I will put a leaf on my stick. Now the second leaf is from a rhododendron bush, and this bush is important to me because it actually came from my grandma's garden, so it always reminds me of my grandma. The little blue flowers is a weed, and I actually found this behind my garage, so I'd never seen it before. I can only presume that the seeds had been dropped by a bird and it started to grow there, so I just chose the top little bit of it to put on my journey stick. Now the next one was round at the front of my house, and it is from a fir tree or a Christmas tree. And this always reminds me of the time when I went to Delamere Forest with my little boy, and this was years ago, and Father Christmas gave him a very small Christmas tree to plant in our garden. So we planted it, and it's actually quite huge now, but it always reminds me of the great time that we had in Delamere Forest. And the last one, really this makes me laugh, this is from one of my plant pots at the front. And for some reason it is always dug up because the squirrels like digging in there, so I presume that they buried some nuts that they had found, and I can always see a big hole in there where they've dug. So this plant here is from that plant pot. So this was my journey stick from around my garden, and I thought it'd be a really good thing for you to do a journey stick around your garden. And you could then take a photograph of it, because these things won't last forever, and it always reminds you of the time that you went on your journey around your garden at home. Just a couple of bits of information about safety when doing this. Perhaps you can do it all as a whole family, so you're not actually picking up poisonous or prickly plants that may hurt you. And always remember that when you have touched plants and you've been outside, just wash your hands before you eat or touch your face. But have a go, see what you come up with.